Hey, it's David again, Southgate Travel. So we were talking travel yesterday with our doctor of all things, and we had an interesting discussion. And the discussion came to what is the best option, a cruise or a land-based vacation? And the answer is it depends. So in the last year, we've done a number of cruises and a number of land-based vacations. So what I did was I took two that were very, very comparable budget-wise. These were like we shopped shoulder season values, and we went on two really nice trips. One was an MSC cruise in December, which is early December, which is shoulder season. It was well priced, and the airfares were just giveaway fares. They were great values. And that the MSCC site is a nice ship. We were lucky. We got a balcony upgrade, and that really helps the experience. Trust me. But that was the level that we were at. It was a nice mid kind of level cruise, I would say. No excursions, no upgraded dining. It was just all the complimentary restaurants. That's what we did. Uh, you'll see the budget here, and you'll see that the airfares were really low. We flew into Orlando for like 220 Canadian return, which is in our terms that's spectacular. So that was the cost of the cruise. It was well priced cruise, and that's what we got. Um, Last winter, about the same time, we did a land based vacation from Halifax to Playa del Carmen. So we flew WestJet to Cancun, took ADO bus down from Cancun to Playa del Carmen, and stayed at the Aloft by Marriott, Playa del Carmen. And I'll have a review I'll be posting shortly of that hotel. It may be up here, the link. So I would call it two very comparable quality vacations. What was the accommodations were very comparable. The cabin on MSC was comparable to the level of what we were getting in Aloft in a sense. Neither one was off the charts fantastic, but they were both new. They were both nice experiences in the cabin. Food was interesting. It's interesting comparing the two. The cruise ship food is easier to get. You go to the dining room, you look at the menu, it's right there. When you're bombing around Playa del Carmen, you're kind of discovering new restaurants, and if you like doing that, and if you like seeking out new restaurants, that's good. It's kind of a personal thing. So maybe you like that, maybe you don't. We've been there going so many times now. We know where to find the food that we like, and we go there. Every trip, you might find a new spot, new place opens, or a place repurposes, or whatever. So one you have to seek out on a land-based vacation. On a ship, you just go to the dining room. So it's two different things. Quality of food, it's easier to get good quality of food probably on the ship because it's somewhat consistent. You can go to a new restaurant that you haven't been to before, and you're not gonna know what you're going. So trip booking risk is something I'm always concerned about, and what I mean by that is the more money you spend upfront that's non-refundable, the more risk you're exposed to. So with a cruise, you basically have to make full payment 90 days prior to the cruise. There's no getting around that. They all work the same way. At that point, if you have injury, sickness, or your partner has sickness or whatever, you may not be able to go on the cruise, and unless you got really good insurance, you're likely not going to get that money back. So that's always a risk I look at. I might have my flights exposed. You're never going to be, usually unless you're booking non-refundable flights, you're always exposed there. But on a land-based vacation, it's really just your flights. So overall, I would say there's more travel cancellation risk and financial risk associated with a cruise. It's not a lot, but the cruise companies do not give you your money back very fast. Trust me, we know. We had a cancellation over COVID in 2020, and it took forever to get the money back. One other possible financial risk with a cruise is medical. So if you're doing, say, a transatlantic, and you're, you know, 4 days out of port somewhere in the middle of the Atlantic, and you have a medical issue, your evacuation is going to cost a lot of money. You'll see in the news, people buy insurance thinking they're covered, and then it comes to claim it and they're not. So you could be exposed to some serious financial risks that way. I think it's less on a land-based vacation. So another interesting kind of contrast between the cruise and the land vacation is the travel experience, and let's call it the hustle and bustle. So cruises can be very busy. You're seeing a lot of ports in, maybe 4 days, four port days of a 7-day cruise. So your hustle bustle. You're getting off. You're experiencing the ports. You have these things to do. You got all the entertainment options. So most evenings we go to dinner at the dining room and we go to the theater in the evening. Some passengers have even said that they have a I'm staying home night on a cruise because they don't want to be out every night. Oh, whatever that means, 2 decks up or 4 decks up to go to the theater or whatever. The flip side is in a land-based vacation, you're responsible for your entertainment and you're responsible to find the restaurants that you enjoy unless you're in an all-inclusive. So there's always that. Probably a land-based vacation in the right location, likely that you already know, can be very relaxing because you already know the restaurants, you already know how you want to spend your day, and you're just going to do that. So it can be very stress-free as opposed to the cruise where there's more things. You're not going to miss your cruise boat on a land-based vacation. But every time you're on a port, you always this idea in your head: is it 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock departure? I can't remember. Oh, so there's these things. So overall, what's better? Is it the cruise or is it the land-based vacation? Well, they're different. And the way we look at it, we look at, hey, we're cruisers, we love cruising, but we love land-based vacations. It's unlikely we're going to change and just become 100% cruisers. Not going to happen. We like the land-based vacation a lot, a lot. So I don't see us just going one way. We look at these are just other tools in our tool chest. Are we going to do a cruise? Are we going to do a land-based vacation? Are we going to do a combination? Are we going to do a week on land and a week with the cruise? Who knows? So that's the way we look at it. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and any comments you have, ask us. We've been doing this for a while. We love talking travel. Anyway, thanks for watching.